Greetings, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Battlefront 2. This time we will properly be starting the campaign. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, there was a princess who lived in a magical castle in Star Wars. Happened. And she probably got shot. Because that's what happens when there's wars. Anyway, this resulted in the fall of the Old Republic. A shadow looms over the Republic. The Clone Wars have torn a rift across the galaxy. Its populace weak in allegiance and resolve. Supreme Chancellor Palpatine has commissioned an elite division of clone troopers, the 501st Legion, to vanquish the separatist threat once and for all. If they're all clones and exactly alike, then how can some of them be elite and the others not? I don't get it. Their unwavering loyalty to the Chancellor, combined with the Republic's desperation to see an end to the war, has set the stage for the execution of Palpatine's ultimate plan. Braving the frigid world of Mygeeto, the 501st joins Jedi Master ki-adi by I-mundi by I for the first of many crucial battles destined to shape the fate of the algebra. Oh wait, that was somebody's name. Never mind. I thought it was an equation. So, we're going to be going to Mygeeto. We're going to be going amongst the ruins of Mygeeto. Our only option is to attack, of course, because what else would we do? We must attack! Attack! Destroy! Attack! Ha ha ha! See that character there? We can't play as him. He's not in this game. I don't know what's up with that.
In the waning months of the Clone Wars, the 501st faced missions critical to the agenda of Chancellor Palpatine. When we arrived at the bombed-out ruins of Mygeeto, our Jedi commander believed we had been sent to take out a droid energy collector. What ki-adi-mundi didn't know, however, was that our unit of the 501st was really after an experimental Mygeetan power source that the Chancellor wanted for his super laser. Keeping Mundi in the dark wasn't easy. The Jedi had become increasingly wary of the Chancellor's doings, and were on the lookout for the slightest hint of treachery. Just like the rest of them, though, he never caught whiff of what was really going on until it was far too late.
Alright, it's time to get this mission started.
All right, men. Today's target is an energy collector on the northern section of the platform. If we can take it down, production facilities in the area will grind to a halt. Let's move them out. The enemy's forward command post is on the other side of this bridge. We'll have to capture it before moving on.
Yeah, so this actually takes place a couple of years after the training mission, which is why I have different armor now. This is the Phase 2 clone armor as opposed to the Phase 1. It's apparently more comfortable. And also it has blue stripes on it. Not always, but the each legion of clones has its own colors, basically. The 501st Legion, they decorate their armor with blue shoulder pads and a blue stripe on the helmet, just to set them apart from the other legions. Other legions have their own different designs. This battle is based on the scene, it's not even a scene really, it's just like a little clip from Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. When the Jedi are being wiped out, we see Jedi Master ki-adi-mundi, mentioned in the text scroll at the beginning, getting killed here. Yeah, by the way, spoilers. So basically they just took what that environment looked like, even though it's just one little thing in a montage, and made this level out of it. That's actually what a substantial number of the missions in this game are.
Take out those turrets and clear the deck.
They are based on the environments shown in that montage from the movie. If you haven't seen the Star Wars films, by the way, you're fucked. I You just... There's bad guys and I have to shoot them. Okay? That's all you really need to know. Don't expect context.
Listen up, man.
This game is for Star Wars fans and Star Wars fans only.
We have to get past the shield barricade. Get behind the shield and take out the generator.
Alright. So, as ki-adi-mundi, I can just sort of hop over the shield, so it's rather pointless. Boom!
Capture the CP will serve as an excellent lookout point for our mission.
I still need to take out the shield, of course, because first of all, our next objective won't trigger until I do. And, my NPC allies won't be able to flood through. They'll have to, like, take a tiny little crack around the shield, which will leave them open to enemy fire. Or they could just go through the hallway like those guys over there did. So the shield is pointless. I had to destroy the shield because the disembodied, less sexy than my voice told me to. And where's the enemy that stopped me from capturing this? It's dead. You get out of here. Not you. I like you. You. Dead. Good. And captured.
Listen up. Before we can begin our assault on the SEP's energy collector, we have to penetrate their shield barricades. So load up and move out.
Alright, once again, another shield. Once again, it's kind of pointless because we can just walk around the shield. But whatever. It kind of helps. Gives my allies more room to move around.
Take down the core shield by destroying the generator.
Blowing it up does, I mean. Now these shields are actually important because we need to get into this building and the shields are actually keeping us from doing that. We kill these guys. Boom, boom. Did you see that mad skills? That was mad skills. And you guys are in my way. Thank you for approaching me in a single file line like that and not shooting. It helps me kill you a lot easier.
The shields are down. Let's take out the core.
As you say, this is a droideka. If you don't kill them fast, they'll put up shields around themselves, and that'll make them very difficult to kill. So you want to kill them as fast as you can.
Good work. Now collect the core samples and return them to the dropship on the other side of the bridge.
Now it says, perhaps by studying these crystals we can gain a greater understanding of CIS technology. It says that because remember, we can't let ki-adi-mundi know what the crystals are really for, which is building a super weapon that the Chancellor is going to use for evil purposes. And I don't have to, but I'm going to blow up these turrets just because I can. Boom. And normally I would just go back to our starting position the way I came, but I'm going to go this way, just because I haven't. And... oh, I'm so close to dead I can't double jump. I didn't notice that until it's too late. Oh well. Fortunately we have a command post quite nearby, and this gives me a chance to show you the last playable clone class that I haven't yet. This is the clone commando. You can only play as him once you've gotten a certain number of points in the game. And there can only be, I believe, 2 being controlled by players at a time. NPCs, there can be as many as the NPCs randomly decide they want. That's how powerful they are. They had to limit their use. They have a chain gun, that recon droid which you just saw, which is fragile, but it can be used to scout. They move very slowly because they're bogged down by this gigantic chain gun. And also, they, you can see as my secondary weapon there, it's not actually a weapon, it's a little picture of a shield. That's a buff. When I use it, myself and all nearby allies gain extra hit points for a period of time. And I didn't get to show you that, so I'm going to go back to playing as the clone commander because I want to show that off. This weapon is kind of tricky to use. It's massively powerful, but it has a bit of a...
now take the crystals back to the dropship.
a bit of a startup time. There was the buff.
Sir, I can see the dropship.
It doesn't start firing until a moment after you press the fire button, and it doesn't stop firing until a moment after you let go. So you really have to time your attacks very carefully. But facing a small group of these guys who are controlled by players, skilled players, very difficult. These guys are tough as nails. We'll be seeing a lot of use out of them throughout the campaign.
Your work here today has made the Chancellor a very happy man.
And for no reason I'm going to attack this tank, even though we already won.
The success of the mission on Megiddo was something of a revelation for the men of the 501st. Suddenly, we realized that the Jedi could be fooled. And if they could be fooled, they could be killed.
That would be rather blunt foreshadowing, were it not for, you know, the movies telling us that was going to happen.